Is this a ghost? Is this a spirit? Oh my god, I feel like I now have paid for like premium, the premium price for Netflix, and I'm getting the content that I deserve. Because I'm finally joined with Mother herself. Oh my god, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. Literally, thank you for having me.
Our special guest host.
For inviting me as a guest this week. My name and emojis on the flyer, but I'm a recurring guest on this show. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm happy that you're here. Because we've just lost too many queens.
Exactly. Like today I'm back, but then two of our other beloved co-hosts, Edward and Eli, are not here today.
Yes, but nonetheless, Miss Welly and Miss Ray Bay will definitely hold it down today. So you already know you are listening to The Tuck, where we give you a full rundown on last week's episode for RuPaul's Drag Race. So it's really interesting how this episode, we don't have two of our queens, and then also in Drag Race, we lost two queens. So look how art imitates life.
Oh my god, for real.
But so much to unpack. So first things first, Bosco. Oh wait, wait.
I was like, wait, first things first or first things last?
First things first, who won the last episode? Angeria.
Angeria
wins her second Maxi challenge, and she's at $15,000, I think now, or $12,000 that she's won so far, which is absolutely insane. And I want to fight her. Quite honestly, I feel like if I was the other girls, I would be like, okay, this girl, we need to like trip her, drug her, like we need to do something because she's a problem.
Right, and I think that she also. I knew she was gonna be strong. I didn't know she was going to be this strong. Like I didn't know she was going to like be turning it. She's not. She's not doing good. She's turning it every week after every week. It's literally insane. I don't think how it can be done. Like, is this All Stars? Like, is she in the wrong like season? Because this bitch is literally bringing it every
above
week.
Everybody else is insane. But the only person who I think could compete with her was Kornbread. And unfortunately, like, first of all, what a way to introduce this. Like 10 minutes into the episode, it's like.
So I want to give the listener some clarity. I didn't watch the episode until we had to record this. So we have a group chat, and I remember when everybody was watching it on Friday at 8, everybody was writing in the group chat like, what the fuck? No way! And in my head, I'm like, oh my god, no spoilers. Like, I'm not even looking at the chat. The last thing that I expected was for that moment that Kornbread fucking rolled her ankle.
And also, we need to see like what brujeria is going on with the show, that all the big queens literally roll their ankle, break their knees, and then have to come back another season.
Like, do we have to talk about to HR that probably like Drag Race is dangerous?
The workplace is unsafe to work on there.
And probably like it's unsafe for bigger people like out there, because there's no way that like all of the big queens have to leave the show.
It's ridiculous. And I also like felt so bad for the queens on the show, because you can see how much it hurt them as well to see Kornbread go. Because me, like, as me watching it, I'm like, oh my god, thank God I didn't pick her this week. But like, wow, she is really leaving. Like, I feel so bad for her. And I was getting sad because like I really thought without a doubt she was top 4. Like she was gonna be in the top 4. And I think even one of the queens said it in Untucked, they're like, without a doubt, girl, like I'm scared of you. Like I think you're gonna win. So for her to leave, at first I think it's a sigh of relief. I think Daya Betty said it too. She's like, girl, love you, but like, ooh.
Right. and that's real. That's real. I like that. I like that.
I would like, thank God. Girls are like breathing. But Willow, oh my gosh, the message that she had for Willow was so sweet. She was like, listen, Willow, first things first, take care of yourself. that's always first and just knock it out of the park and just, you got this. And Willow was crying and I was like in shambles.
I love to see that.
It was gorgeous. Such an intimate moment. She also touched base with Jasmine Kennedy and she was like, listen, there's no bad blood here. I love you and I'm sure you're going to talk enough for the both of us. Like, so cute. I love that. And then she also touched base with Carrie, you know, her trans sister, and was like, girl, like, keep pushing forward. You are funny. You are worthy. Like, you're going to hit it far. So she touched base with all those three, and then she was like, "Yep, I gotta go."
And she ended with Orion's story: "Pack your bags."
Right. Also, for those who were wondering or may have not watched it, Kornbread did not have the golden ticket either. So I wonder what they would have done if she had it.
But my whole thing is like, even when I was watching that, I'm like, okay, who cares if she has it? The bitch is injured. So whether she has 3 golden bars, she's not coming back. It's not safe for her.
What were they gonna do? Like, be like, oh wait, no, hold up. Wrap that ankle up. You got to get out there.
Right.
You got to get back out there. Like, I don't know what their game plan is, but whatever. Nonetheless, the queens shed a tear, but also share a sigh of relief that a big competitor is no longer here to compete. And then they get word that, wait, did they have a mini challenge? I'm trying to think. I think they did. Oh yes, it wasn't a mini challenge, but it was like a mini activity where they were getting into teams, but they had to like hump the balloons. Okay, first of all, a couple things. Miss Jorgeous was like a little chihuahua trying to break that. And she was like,
bottoms needs to stay on their lane.
She could not pop that balloon. Like,
girl.
Secondhand.
Do you think Miss Jorgeous has ever stroken anything?
They said that like that girl clearly has not put that thing to use. And then you have Angia was cackling. Like, she was like, hold on, baby. And I got she so good. Was out of control. Oh my gosh. And then Maddie Morphosis. It was like, oh my God. So cringe because it was like the straight girl.
I'm like literally like, I feel repugnant when it comes to Maddie Morphosis. And if Maddie, if you're listening to this, because clearly we get queens that listen to us because June Jambalaya
blocked my June, which like June.
Like June. Why did you block my homegirl? Anyways, Maddie, if you're listening to this, I'm inviting you onto the pod to discuss as to why your drag has no taste.
No, like, it's definitely very much, I don't wash my chicken. I just put it to cook and I don't season it other than like some salt and pepper, and it's good to me. Because I'm like, well, that it like translate in your drag. Like, no tea, some shade. She needs to level it up. Because
girl, she needs more than that. She needs
to level it out because she just is not.
And I remember, I think it was either in the Tuck, the first episode when they announced that, you know, Maddie was straight. I remember someone was saying that like, oh, as long as she does it justice and as long as she does like, she does what she needs to do and she does it right and she understands what drag is, etc. I'm okay with having a sis. Excuse me, I burped. Ooh, not on the pod.
I can smell it.
I could see a queen doing that if she's doing it justice, but you are not
and doing it well.
A thing.
We're gonna further unpack that because I gotta talk about her. But yes. So they get into teams. Team 1. Okay, so I'm like missing so many crucial details. So first of all, what the challenge is this week, the Maxi challenge, is that they're going to bring back old queens who were first eliminated on their season and do like a PSA. So they're really paying homage to like those commercials that you see like late at night and it's like that they're trying to do one of those for the eliminated queens. And this is like insider tea. There is word going around that they're going to do an all-stars, but it's all off of the queens who were first eliminated. Ooh. So they think that this is kind of giving insight.
Is that really all-stars?
It's all together.
It could be a spinoff, but are we calling it all-stars? Like,
well, to get a little off topic, they're going to be doing all-stars, but for all winners. So I wonder what they're going to name that. Like,
which I'm not for. I'm all about. I am all about Queen Elizabeth's reign, meaning protect the queen at all times, protect the crown at all times. You
Right.
got me fucked up if I'm gonna win a season of Drag Race and you telling me that I'm gonna be back to defend my crown and then be
embarrassed,
possibly lose like fucking BB lost in All Stars 3.
Right.
Never.
But honestly, from what the queens are gonna be on here, I'm clocked in.
Yeah,
I'm clocked.
RuPaul could fart and I'm clocked. And it could be like, RuPaul could go on live by mistake and I'm clocked in.
Like, right.
So anything that is like, wow, World of Wonder, I'm in.
I'm literally wild and in wonder because
I think that we need to recap on we might be doing bonus episodes, everybody, because we need to Drag Race versus UK versus the world is on, and it's really good.
We need to. Okay, let's. Oh, like we are just
programming. No. Oh my god, why are we so chatty?
No, like oh my god, and it's just us two, so it's like
I know. I missed the
but okay, so they brought back Tempest DuJour.
Yes,
she's from season, I want to say 8. No, season 6. She's from our season. Then you have Kahmora Hall,
season 7.
Season 7. She's from, and then Kahmora Hall is from season 13, which. When I saw her come through that door, I'm obsessed because I was always obsessed with Miss Hall. Like, I think she should
from the House of Hall.
Yes, like she should have been back. And then we had Jaymes Mansfield, which I think. Oh my god, I think Jaymes Manson is
season 9. Oh my god, probably is that. Listen, one thing about me to the listeners, I'm not always up to date with whatever these names are being like
circulated.
So. I'm an immigrant. This is not my culture. Like I'm trying to keep up.
Oh my god. No, but Miss Jaymes, I was really excited to see her because I feel like the snippet that we got on her season to see some of the work that she's doing, like and the passing that I've seen her and some of the work that she has like up, like the way that she's elevated and who she is now, like she actually like can be a contender. I hate the voice that she does when she's in character, but I think that she's hilarious. So I was happy to see her. But nonetheless, so with Kahmora Hall, it's Diabetti, Lady Camden, and Bosco. Already off rip, like 3 queens who I'm really looking forward to this season. So I was excited that they were together. Then it was Carrie. What's her name? Jasmine Kennedy. I think Angeria was in that group.
And Angeria and
Deja Sky.
And Deja Sky, yes.
And then the other one was the rest of the girls. I cannot remember. It was Maddie,
Gorgeous. What's her name? Gorgeous, Willow Pill.
I think all this shit wrong, but because Maddie and Gorgeous were Maddie, Willow Pill. Gorgeous.
So it was Team Tempest, Angeria. It's like, I don't know why we're like doing this.
Talking out of our butts. Let's get it out.
And Team Tempest was Angeria Paris Van Michaels, Deja Sky, Jorgeous, and Carrie Colby. Team Jaymes was Jasmine Kennedy, Maddie needs to be eliminated, Orion Story, and Willow Pill. And then Team Kahmora was Bosco, Diabetti, and Lady Camden.
So outside of looking in, I sought after Bosco's team. I thought they were going to really do really well because of the queens that they had. And I just felt the vibe there. But all 3 of them, like all 3 teams, were pretty decent, I think. They were decent in their humor and what they provided. But my issue is like some of these what I didn't like about the challenge, it was how they presented it. Because they made it like one long commercial instead of like doing one of it.
Right.
That was so good. Now we have boom.
Right.
Because it felt like, okay, like whose team, who is it now? Who's in here? Like, what is going on? So I didn't like that aspect of it. But nonetheless, I thought it was pretty funny. Did you think it was funny? Because I feel like
no. So I actually thought that when they were explaining it, I'm like, oh my lord, is this gonna be like last week where like, the challenge is like improvisation and they're improvising and it's not really solid and it's like
right.
But then when I actually saw the final product, I was like, okay, this was actually like I got it. Like this is actually funny. So I did like the challenge. Thought like, should we give thoughts right now?
No, I mean, in the challenge portion, I think that if you had to choose 3 people who stood out for you, who would you say deserved like a notable?
Oh, so first things first, Angeria, it's like eating it up. Like, it's like, I don't know where she got her drag from. I don't know where she comes from.
But I want to be in that house.
I don't know who's this girl, but I want to fuck her. Like I want, you know what I'm saying? Like I want it all.
I want a piece of that.
I want it all. Like I don't know what it is, but Miss Girl got it going on, and I just, oh my god,
she was hilarious.
She was hilarious. Who else was good for me? Okay, so Angeria was good for me. I also thought Deja Sky.
Oh, Deja Sky, yeah.
I also thought her shit rhymed. I mean, I could understand why she was saved.
Yeah, you know, she was good. I'm just like over her though. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm honestly over her too. Like Deja, I'm sorry. Like love you and support you and like good luck to in your entire career. But like, girl,
when are you going home?
Get it together. Get it together.
No, pack it together and get it out because I'm tired.
So Bosco won, but I didn't think Bosco did that good, honestly.
Let's talk about that.
Like
I love Bosco. Like I fucking am a big Bosco like rider. And as we have mentioned before, we're doing this fantasy league, and I chose her because I'm like, that girl, she's giving. But I didn't think that this one should have been hers.
Right.
I think that she just, well, I don't know, maybe her comedy was different than what I'm used to, but I thought Lady Camden's was hilarious. I thought Lady Camden delivered exactly what the challenge was supposed to be.
Lady Camden.
For me, I feel like Lady Camden should have won it based off just the challenge itself, not the challenge. But of course, there is always a runway that definitely needs to be taken into consideration. Right. So, first things first, another queen like who, if I was competing here, I would literally like be shitting bricks is Miss Willow Pill, because like,
oh my god,
I can't. Like at first I was very, very, very like, I wasn't really feeling her. I didn't think that she would be as good, but Jesus. And this look that she gave, she looked gorgeous. It fitted amazing. Her makeup was gorgeous. And then to have like that extra layer by having the help on the back, you were just adding layers to the concept that you have here. It's gorgeous. Beautiful.
Also, I appreciate a queen that like pays attention and like puts detail into their drag. And the face was beat inside the house. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and she had a wig under, like a whole wig under there.
Some girls would have put the house on top and said, oh, I'm putting this house on top of me, so let me not even try it. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let me not waste time, or I'm not gonna do my hair because why? If it's gonna be covered. A good queen stays ready.
Always. And
always.
She looked gorgeous. I loved it.
Willow Pill is top contestant.
No, in my opinion. Top contender. Then we have Miss Lady Camden, who I think was most definitely robbed this episode. She came out in this fucking dress that gave like culture and just gave beautiful silhouette, gorgeous, and then to have that other extra layer of tea spilling out, like this is what it's about, to have these little gimmicks to take us to a whole other level than what's being presented at face value.
It's drag.
That's drag. It's drag. Are we watching the same show?
It's drag.
Oh my gosh. So I'm just like, these girls ate, and I felt like she should have won this challenge because her look was amazing. Amazing. Her performance was just as good as Bosco's.
If it was based on look, if it was based on what the actual winner should be picked on, which is the performance in the challenge and the look, the runway look, Lady Camden should have won.
She should have won for sure. But speaking of Bosco, I don't know, like, I don't like the wig. It gives me poodle. Like a dog. She looks like a dog. Right. And then she came out in this like the loofah looking thing that I guess was supposed to be a cloud, and I guess it was kind of cute, and it was supposed to go into this reveal of this dress that didn't have any silhouette, no portions. It wasn't cinched at the waist. I guess she doesn't pad herself, so she looks just, I don't know, there's no definition. There's no.
It don't look right, baby.
It doesn't look cute. It doesn't look like something that I would want to be found.
Right.
So very, very let down by her. Then, well, not let down, but like could have done better. Then we have Miss Jorgeous, and that's it's so sad because looking into her challenge, what the hell was good with you? What was wrong? I think she got too into her head, and she has like a slight accent. So to her, she kind of, I guess it just like got into her head, and she just could not let it out.
She cannot.
She just could not focus. So also the choice of not having lashes, I don't know what that was about. That was definitely a choice, nonetheless.
Right. I didn't think it was the best look for. I don't think it was the best look for anything.
Yeah, put the lashes on. She wanted to resemble a simple white woman. And I was like, girl, you give simple like man. I don't know.
You're not giving, and that's the point.
That was such a letdown.
And that's why we're here.
She came out in this, and it was like, girl, like this is why we love Jorgeous.
One thing about Jorgeous is that she may do bad in the challenge, but that runway is hers.
It's hers. Okay? And she's gonna sell the garment.
No, oh my God. And it's like beautiful. She knows her proportions. Yes. She knows how to,
put the right colors on her.
Yes, like she knows what works. She knows that beat.
And her wigs so far have been amazing.
God. Literally, Ariana Grande, move away.
Right?
Like literally. Like Jorgeous is literally gorgeous. She's and like, oh my God. And I love her walk. Like when she steps on that runway, she walks, honey. Like
she's like, well, I'm not gonna act like nothing even happens and I'm winning this shit.
Right.
What about it?
And like, that is when you know you did bad on a challenge, you need to show up to the runway, giving it your all. Like not like June Jambalaya. Like when you know you did bad, you need to leave the blood on the runway. Right. And that's what Jorgeous did.
That's exactly what she did. Then we have Miss Madeline, as Monet Exchange calls her. Maddie Morphosis. I will say in the challenge she did good enough, and I think she was a great leader. But this runway look, just like, what is it? I didn't like it. I thought it was too heavy of a look on her, and her face was gone. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't like it. It just why? So I'll give her that.
If I would have seen this on Diabetes or on Bosco, even probably Lady Camden, I would have been here for it. Like I feel like they would have known how to turn this out. Honestly, I feel like you would have given this look to any of the other queens. They would have known how to turn it. But my whole thing with Maddie is that drag is just not about putting on a costume.
Right.
Drag is not just about, I'm going to put on this dress, I'm going to put on this wig, I'm going to do my makeup, and boom, I'm in drag. I'm a drag queen. No, baby. Right. You're playing house. You're playing make-believe. I don't know what it is that you're doing, but it's not drag, my love.
Something's missing on her end, and I don't think that she was worthy to come on Drag Race. I think they brought her because
I was dragging her.
Like, I just didn't like it, but I'm going to let her be. Then we have Miss Diabetes, who I loved her concept. I thought she looked beautiful. She was like a gnome, freaking butterfly princess. I don't know. It looked so cute. And I thought she sold it. And like the way that she was performing on the stage, the main stage in front of the judges, like giving that performance, like aspect of it all. So I really did like her overall just look. Then there was Angeria, who I fucking love, but I hated this dress.
You hated it?
It was just not it. It looked like it didn't fit her chest area very well. It looked like it was like too floppy. It looked very, very weird. And then it also like the fit at the bottom. She was supposed to emulate she drew inspiration from Cardi B. Cardi B had like this beautiful lavender.
Maybe it wasn't giving what you thought it gave.
Also, Cardi B's went all the way down. So you see how hers cuts like here in the front. Cardi B's went all the way down.
All the way down.
Had a little slit towards the bottom. Right. So I feel like she just didn't fulfill the concept very well. Right. I feel like the pieces are there, but she let me down with that look. So I feel like because of this, it didn't allow her to win either. Because I think even her performance was better than Bosco's as well. But this runway did not give, you know? Then we have Jasmine Kennedy, who I think is just like being so overlooked because she, to me, gives. I think when she's on the runway, she knows how to twirl. She knows how to present. Why you not that face?
There's something missing for me.
What?
Like I'm gonna give you this. It's 95% there, but there's a 5% that I just cannot put my finger on. I don't know what it is. Like there's something about Jasmine that I just cannot.
I love her. I do feel like production is making her get like.
I think it's that. I think it's a production. Is it like? Am I a subject of this production game? And like, am I falling for it in the sense of like, am I not supposed to like this bitch? Like,
right.
You know?
Very that. I agree. I think that they have a heavy influence on how the public is perceiving her, but I'm sorry. I think she twirls. She came out in this in the way I love when queens work with her garment and like give like it was very much like poison ivy, like leaf, and like these are my roots and my stems. I was obsessed. I ate this shit up. Thank you so much, Miss Jasmine Kennedy. Then we have like this person. I feel like this person. I don't know if it's because I had like such high expectations of them and they are just like not meeting them consistently
or because they were supposed to be eliminated last week, let's be honest.
Oh, well, with that being said, Miss Carrie Colby. What? Even on Tug, they were like, girl, I thought you were going home because of that. They were like, I saw that and I was like, you are going home. But I guess you
I would have wore Lala Reed's bag shit. I would have wore this shit.
I feel like she was like, you want to see ugly? Oh, bitch. I feel like it wasn't even supposed to be like this. Right. But she made it even more intense because she's like, I need to prove to them that I can go crazy and go ugly. And I feel like, well, I'm happy that they influence you to provide this top part because if it was just, I feel like you didn't have this top part going. You added that towards the end. Like, you were like, I gotta go to the dollar store right now. And I gotta buy these flowers and like provide something. It's just like, girl, what? And then what pissed me off too was that her face wasn't painted the same shade of the thing that was on her. Right. It was like a glitter. It was weird. Like you can see where the things like ended and started. And I hate when they do that. Like, don't do that to us. Like, oh, I know it's hard to be perfect like Willow Pill all the time, but try. Like she can do it. Why can't you? It was things like that.
It was a shock for me from. It was a shock for me from the beginning. Like the moment she even peeked into the runway, I said chop, 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 chop. Like La Roche on Legendary.
Literally, like chop
with the pen and everything. Bloop. Like, nope, I don't want it. Turn around. Don't you dare.
Right.
Don't you dare walk down this runway with that shit. Right. Turn around and come back and figure out what you've done wrong. And that is the dress, that is the makeup, that is the hair.
The concept.
Now I want to challenge Carrie because it's like, okay, when you give us women drag, you kill it. But you kill it because that's you. She's a trans woman. Yeah, that's who she. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but also I feel like the drag, she doesn't give drag. Sometimes she gives like pedestrian too. It was like
that's what I'm saying, and that's my thing with like really
doing the dragginess of it. So like this was her attempt to do drag, and what an attempt,
right? And I had the same. It was just like what was her name?
Olivia Lux.
No, not her. Oh. Kylie on All Star 6. Like,
oh yeah,
your drag is too pedestrian for me. Like, because you are a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I was like, where's the drag?
Since you're a woman, I'm expecting like you in the workroom before drag to be different than you in drag.
Right. And it's almost like it just looks like you just painted your face.
Yeah, it just looks like you put makeup on. So it's like, and then like you said, this was her chance and this is what she did. So it's like, baby, your drag has no longevity. Oh my God, I'm harsh on the girls today.
Welcome, mother. They said that I'm harsh, but mother has arrived.
I'm not here all the time, guys. So when I am, I will deliver. I will earn my check. Okay.
Well, speaking of chops, Miss Deja Sky, girl.
I thought you were gonna say some other shit. Oh my God.
Not a Deja Sky. When are we gonna hit the mark? First of all, her ears look like she sat on them and then was like, "Oh shit, I gotta wear these today." That's literally what it looks like for her ears. I'm baffled at this.
Every time I look at her, it gets worse.
It's like, why though?
Oh my God.
I don't even. And I also. So we agree. It's bad, right? Do we agree that it's bad?
Oh my God.
I don't even want to go in on it. I just want to like.
I would have almost put her on the bottom just for this. I would have almost put her at the bottom just for this. What the fuck is this, Deja? Is it a coat? Is it a pant? Is it a mask? Like what? What is it?
Is it like a pant? I just don't know. I'm lost. I don't know where it starts and I don't know where it ends. And I don't know even like how to fix it. You know? If I was to be
I don't know where it starts, but I want it to end.
Like put me to the direction of the end so that I can assist in
like walk me out with you. Like I can't.
All right, but nonetheless, Deja, I love you. You're funny, but this is not a joke. Get it together. Okay, lastly, I really fuck with this, Miss Orion.
You might be disqualified from even being like you cannot.
My thing about Orion's story is that she pads so well. Like she knows how to make a body. You like, I'm telling you, rewatch it because the picture that we're looking at right now does not give it justice. She is a woman when she sits there and pads herself and gives herself that body. Let me tell you that the body is right all the time. Ain't nobody clocking it, and I will go to war for that body.
Well, get your guns. Get your guns. Get your guns. Get your knives. Because you're going to war.
I would go to war for this. Because she knows how to make a body, but the execution of looks is like something always misses, you know? What I will say that definitely she looks better than I can name a couple girls on this roster that she looks better than. Deja Sky, Carrie, Maddie, to name a few. So
I like how you named like the bottom three. But also like this, is she wearing like bunny ears too?
Yes.
So like, okay, so Deja, look at Orion. This is how you wear bunny ears. Okay, like I'm gonna say that at least, like, because Deja has bunny ears too, right? And like, it's not even giving. It's not even giving bunny anymore. It's giving Deja morphosis. Like it's giving something else. That shit is changing. That shit is walking. That shit is talking to me. It's not a bunny. It's not. It
has a mind of its own at this point. I think it's like
Orion looks. I don't know if this is like bad to say. I don't know if I might get canceled for this, but
oh my God,
she looks like a hooker. Like she looks like literally
like someone. Yeah,
like this is what like you go to somewhere where prostitution is legal, because I won't say that prostitution is legal on this podcast. But if you go somewhere where prostitution is, this is what you're paying for.
Right.
Orion story. So it's like, girl, you know what? When I first saw this look, I thought it was, you know, when they do mini challenges or like maxi challenges that they have to be funny. So sometimes they usually do like their crazy makeup, crazy hair, not a lot of drag, usually a 2-piece. That's what I thought it was. I didn't actually think that she classified this as a runway. And for you to be sitting at
I get that.
For you to be sitting at home planning your looks, and you said this is
a runway look. Yeah.
This is how I'm gonna walk on that runway.
Okay, so I will agree to that. It's definitely not something that someone can't do. And I feel like that's sometimes the thing with Drag Race is like you need to do something that like, oh my God.
Elevate it. Give us a cape. Give us something. Elevate it. This, you're wearing lingerie on set.
Right. Then you know what? Then I retract my statement. I will say that Carrie Colby tried more then. And I think I kind of like it.
I like how the bar's so low for Carrie that we're like, is she worse?
Carrie, please do better, girl. Like,
and like, cause I'm rooting for you. I'm literally aside from all the shit that I talked just 30 minutes ago. I'm literally rooting for you, Carrie.
Like, I'm such a fan.
But
it's being
before I'm a fan of you, I'm a fan of this show. And as a fan of the show, you're not giving, and it's not
giving me let down. But nonetheless, the girls get critiqued. Our bottom three are Jorgeous, Jasmine Kennedy, and Orion Story. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay, I agree too. I agree. I was gonna say maybe Carrie can take somebody's spot, but I feel like Carrie did really try in the acting challenge, and I think she was a little bit more humorous. Right. So I agree. I think Jorgeous definitely, even though the runway was gorgeous, she dropped the ball in the acting challenge.
Right.
Jasmine Kennedy was a little too robotic, but she ate in the fucking ate. And then Orion Story is just like, baby, thank you for the hips and the body, but
it's like she's been on life support all season.
Oh my God. And like they keep, oh my gosh, I can't. Okay, but then the top three were Miss Lady Camden, Angeria, and
Willow?
It's Bosco.
Bosco. Yeah, it's Bosco.
But it's really good to, wait, did I say Willow?
No, I said
Lady Camden. Okay, no, yeah, it was Lady Camden and Angeria. Yes. First of all, at this point, it's like if Angeria is not at the top, it's kind of like something's wrong with the judging because it's like I just hope.
Yes, I just hope
that she continues.
I just hope it's not the Olivia Lux effect.
Right.
And you heard it here first on D-Talk. I will call that the Olivia Lux effect.
Right.
In the sense of you're doing great at the beginning of the season, and then you flop.
And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, wait.
But she's doing so great that I really think she has longevity because we've seen her in different challenges already and she can act.
Yeah, I think the next one is going to be definitely interesting to see because the next episode is a sewing challenge. So I want to see if she can sew.
She's from Atlanta, though. The Atlanta girls sew.
The Atlanta girls...
I mean, not according to Lala Reed, but... She's not representing the Atlanta girls.
Oh my God. Well, yes. So Miss Bosco wins the challenge.
Yes. And clap it up for her.
No, clap it up because definitely like you're on the map now. But like I'm throwing tomatoes. It should have been Lady Camden.
Right.
My opinion. But whatever it is, what it is.
She was robbed. She was robbed.
She did so
And the
good.
fact that she cried at the beginning of the episode saying like, I haven't had a win yet. I'm so mad. Even first of all, like, girl, calm down. It's like been 2 episodes.
Right.
But the fact that you cry about that and in that same episode, you turn it and they still didn't give it to you.
Right.
Justice for Lady.
Justice for Lady Camden. But I think definitely she's someone to keep an eye out for. But nonetheless, our bottom 2 is Orion Story and Jorgeous. First of all. The moment that I'm told that me and Jorgeous are like going to battle, I'll be like, that about do it for me. I'm clapping out. It was fun. I love it here.
Here's my mic.
Literally, unmic me. Oh, literally. Also, if I'm in the bottom against Jorgeous, if it was Kornbread or Angeria, like literally, I'm like, honestly, I will open up my candy bar and be like, let me even like see if it's worth it. Like, I'm not winning this, so let me at the end of the game because Lord Jesus, no.
And let's be honest, Orion knew that.
She was going everything. She was her ears were distraught because as soon as the music started, her ears fell off. They were like, oh girl, no, not with me on this. No, ma'am. First of all, Orion Story, why did your ears come off? Why was your wig being pulled back like it was about to come off? Why did you take off your shoes? Ladies, we know this already. Stop taking the shoes off during a lip sync. It doesn't help you.
Stop taking anything off.
Right, anything off, unless it's for like a reveal.
A reveal, like
girl, what? So once I was like, the ears I can let go. But the wig, I can see your boy hair coming in. No, ma'am.
And then your fucking shoes?
And then her shoes to top it off. Like, first of all, no. I know Jorgeous had it because she was literally, all she had to do was like her little shimmy with her little things on her arms.
Right.
And then took her shit off. And she was like, okay.
I thought she was going to give us J-Lo all over again. With her
I thought she was going to beat Orion Story up. Like, be like, to top it all off, boom, boom, boom. You're like,
no, literally, Orion Story is literally trying to keep up with herself. And here's Jorgeous like legit twirling in the air, death dropping from like 3,000 feet in the air, like literally twirling.
Literally doing circles. And then at one point, Orion Story tried to do like a cartwheel to save herself. And then Jorgeous is just like,
vehicle manslaughter. No.
Like, it got worse and worse for Orion. I was like, Orion, like, oh my God. I was like, can someone, production, stop the music. Literally. Like, this is over. This murder is like.
I would have been RuPaul and I would have said, not on my set. Not on my set.
I would have been like, no. I would have like, stop the music. Clearly, just go and keep the chocolate bar. Keep the chicken.
Don't even open it. If it's gold, we'll get another one.
Yeah.
Just go.
Yeah. Oh my God. But as we all expected, Miss Jorgeous won the lip sync for her life. I think she's someone that motherfuckers better be very scared to be in the bottom against her. Right. I feel like the only person who can potentially put her to bed is Jasmine Kennedy, because Jasmine Kennedy, we saw her in her talent show and she was pounding that pussy on the ground.
Oh, right.
She can twirl. And also Angeria is pretty decently good too. But put her against Willow and like we might have a
okay, problem. Wait, hold on. Angeria is not decently good. Angeria is good. With a T at the end. Good.
Please educate me. Yeah, she's get.
Do not say the words Angeria.
You know who I want to see lip sync?
And decent.
Willow. I would love to see her be in the bottom. Just to see her lip sync.
I feel like she would have turned it. Wait.
I don't think she's lip synced yet. Like in any aspect.
I'm thinking of the wrong show. Never mind. I was gonna say, didn't she lip sync to like win some money? But I'm thinking of Drag Race UK versus the World.
Yeah, no.
Like,
wrong page, baby. I'm about to look it up too, like Willow Pill at the nightclub, like to see what she gives. But yes, so rightfully so, Jorgeous wins. Unfortunately, Orion Story goes ahead and has to rely on this chocolate bar.
Oh my God!
Save her life, and we're like, ooh. But come on now. By production, we know what y'all doing. And they were like, girl, get the fuck out.
Literally. So, her chocolate wasn't even, like, her shit wasn't even chocolate. Her shit was plastic. Like, girl, we did not even bother.
It was already open when she got it. They were like, girl, we checked to make sure.
It was literally ripped. Like, she literally saw.
They were like, girl, we checked to make sure that you, nah. Thank you very much.
Her shit was dark chocolate. It wasn't even milk.
You couldn't even enjoy it. Like, get the fuck out.
It was like
horrible. But yes, I overall, when it comes to your Sashay and Shantae's, who was your each, other than the ones that
right,
you know?
So my Shantae You Stay goes to Willow Pill. I think that she is turning it. I think that but I also think she's intentional. I think that she was intentional in coming into the competition looking a mess and thinking that, who is this girl? Which was what, I'm happy that Kornbread gave her justice in that video, because Kornbread was one of the first people that when Willow Pill walked in, looked at her like, who are you? Is she in the right competition? Like, does she think this is Drag Race? Like, right. So, and I think it was intentional to do that, and then it was intentional to turn it after that moment.
Like, so every bit it gets better and better.
So Willow, Shantae, you stay. Sashay away. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to stream it. I don't want to view it. I don't want to listen to it. I want to unsubscribe. I want to unfollow. I want to block. I want to restrict.
I want a refund.
I want a complete refund. Taxes and fees. Maddie. Morphosis must be eliminated. I'm going to start a change.org.
You know they did that for Alyssa Hunter?
I'm going to start change.org form.
Oh my God.
Maddie, if you're listening to this, give it up.
At least for a Drag Race.
Or
come back in All-Stars, maybe.
No, don't even come back to All-Stars. You're not an All-Stars, baby. I'm speaking right into the mic. You're not an All-Star. So don't you ever even grace yourself with that. And also,
you know, it'd be great if he gets on All-Stars and then uses that piece as like his own song. You know how these girls now, the thing is like to create their own songs, and then you just say like, "You are not an All-Star."
You know what I think?
And then like,
I just thought of the perfect show for Maddie Morphosis. I think that she should be on We're Here on HBO Max with Shangela, Bob, and where they find low-key gays and like they put them in drag for the first time, because that's what it's giving. It's giving you need to be put in drag by three mothers. For like you need to be taught. You need to be raised. Oh my God, life support. Give me one on Epi. Like I need it.
Oh my God. Okay, so clearly
stay away. I don't want it.
For me, my Shantae of the week was Lady Camden, very much robbed.
Oh my God.
I just feel like it's not fair.
Justice.
They're definitely mean to her. But nonetheless, at least she was in the top and she's gonna have her redemption. I believe her. Then my sachet would have to be Carrie. Like, Carrie, I'm sorry, girl. Like, what is this? The more I look at it, the more angry that I am at it, because it's just like, you sold me a dream.
Right.
And this is like hurting my feelings now. And I'm taking it personal. And I want to take you to court. So that's where I stand. Overall, I will say the season is like, okay, I'm like missing something. I don't know what it is. I just feel like it's like very lackluster. I don't know what it is. I think I need more drama, or I need more like...
Yeah, that's something that I would like. Where's the drama?
Right.
At the end of the day, I'm watching a reality show. I need drama. I need Untucked to be pumped up. I need the producers to be in the girls' ears like, if they're talking about you, you need to go address this. Like, I need people to be on the ground and doing the work that needs to be done. Because this kumbaya shit, I'm not with it.
Not like, oh my God, I just can't stand it. But I feel like a lot of queens are scared to get that, drag it out.
You're mean. Yeah. Well, it's a show. And everybody has to play a role.
And look how great it went for Candy. So
right. Like, I love the fact that she embraces the fact that she was problematic.
Yes, and she did the shit. But nonetheless,
she won an Emmy. Right.
But nonetheless, I'm super excited for the next season. It's a sewing challenge. There, Miss Taraji
P. Henson.
Yes, she's gonna be here. I already like her. I already know the song that they're gonna be lip syncing to.
This is a sign challenge. Okay, cool.
Yes, so I'm super excited. So, but yeah,
should we give? Okay, so as a little exclusive, just a little synopsis for next week. Spoiler alert. Michelle Versace's online shopping has gotten out of hand in making this design challenge. The queens are tasked with making outfits from junk she has ordered. And Taraji P. Henson is the guest judge. So there's a challenge for next week, child.
And we'll see how that plays out. I'm excited. I love a good sewing challenge. I love to clown the queens that don't know how to sew. So you already know, if you're one of them.
Karen, we're coming for you.
You already know I'm going for that ass. So that on that. So nonetheless, this has been The Tuck, and as usual, you decide. Wait, cut that out. Reverse. As usual, you guys, this has been The Tuck, where we provide the tea and you decide the shade. Hope you join us next week, where we'll be back with another tucking of the tuck.
Period. The motherfucking tuck. Bye, guys.
Oh my God. That was so chatty, child.